Welcome you here to Quincy, Illinois and Quincy Notre Dame High School at the Pit as we get you ready for our second game of the Quincy Shootout. It's Bishop O'Connell, the Knights out of Virginia, taking on the Booker T. Washington Hornets near Tulsa, Oklahoma. You are watching the Great Rivers Bank pregame show as we move quickly between games. We'll step aside for a quick break and get you ready for this one. It's the Hornets and the Knights. Don't go anywhere. It's the Quincy Shootout live on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We welcome you back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show as we get ready for Bishop O'Connell out of Virginia taking on the Booker T. Washington Hornets out of Oklahoma. Booker T. Washington, one of the top-ranked teams in the Class 5A in the Oklahoma ranks, reached the state championship game last year. A couple of big players on their roster that you're going to be seeing mostly through this game. You're going to be seeing guys like Barron Harrison, Jamari Simpson, All-American nominees on this roster for this very well-rounded, very senior-laden squad out of Booker T. Washington. On the other side for the Bishop O'Connell Knights, Joe Wooten likely to pick up, I believe, if we read the pregame notes correctly, his 550th career win, possibly coming up here at the Quincy Shootout this weekend. Darius Bivens, the big name to watch for Bishop O'Connell, offers from Iowa, BYU, Arizona State, Georgetown, Stanford, and more in what should be a really fun matchup here. And, Jack, as we watch these two teams look, it looks like Bishop O'Connell has a lot of size and strength in this roster, a little bit of a smaller lineup for this Booker T. Washington team, but that just might mean that those Hornets have a little bit of speed behind them.
I tell you what, I watched Bishop O'Connell warming up over at the Blue Devil Gym, and they are huge. I mean huge. On the other side, this Booker T. Washington squad looks like they are put together, and they're going to do their best to fight it off. But when you've got to give up those big kids like Bishop O'Connell's got, and I mean 6'10", but I saw a couple other guys that were looking him straight in the eyes. So you just don't know what Kalsh and the gang are going to bring their way.
Well, we remind you, we're here on Central Illinois Sports. If you know somebody that would like to watch along, send them the link, send them the stream, let them know. You can watch it all for free this year here from the Quincy Shootout. We'll step aside for a quick break, get starters, and come back with the farm and home starting lineups from the Quincy Shootout here after this.
Don't let injuries put you on the sideline. Quincy Medical Group's free sports injury clinic is your path to swift recovery. Our expert orthopedics and sports medicine team specializes in treating sports-related injuries with free evaluations from 7 to 9 a.m. every Monday through Friday. We also offer free sports concussion screenings weekdays in Quincy. No appointments are necessary. Get your game back on with QMG's free sports injury clinic. Visit QuincyMedGroup.com/sports injury.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Welcome you back here on the Farm and Home starting lineups as we get ready for starting lineups here. First will be the starting lineup for the Booker T. Washington Hornets. A 6'2 junior guard, number 0 is Isaac Sanders. At guard, a 6'3 sophomore, number 1 is Jock Mitchell. A 6'4 junior, number 2, Mason Matulis. One of the big names to watch here for this Booker T. Washington squad, a 6'3 senior. Number 3 is Jamari Simpson. And rounding out the squad, the other All-American candidate, the 6'1 senior, number 5, Barron Harris Jr. Eli Brown at the helm for this Booker T. Washington squad. Second place in Oklahoma's 5A class last season in the state. On the opposite side for Joe Wooten's Bishop O'Connell Knights, their starting 5 looks like this. A 6'2 junior, number 1, Darius Bivens. A 6'3 sophomore, number 3, Mikkel Miner. A 6'5 senior, number 5 is Aiden Calker. The 6'10 senior, number 12 is Liam Kolsch. And rounding out the starting 5, a 6'5 senior, number 14, Shane Lincoln. Bishop O'Connell in the home whites tonight with navy blue numbers and letters and trim. Booker T. Washington in the road oranges tonight, white numbers and letters, black trim along with some white along the sides of those jerseys as we get ready to go in this one.
Oklahoma and Virginia, that's about as far away as you can get.
Brian Shoemaker, Jack Hull, John Hull, your broadcast crew here from Quincy, Notre Dame. We remind you, you can watch everything in real time at the Quincy Shootout as Charlie and Damon are at Blue Devil Gymnasium getting ready for the big Link Academy versus Brewster matchup. You can watch one on your TV, watch one on your tablet, keep track of both at the same time. I mean, you can watch us on replay too. They'll all be available.
Yeah, I had a lot of people ask me if they'd be able to watch them after the fact, so these kids will get a chance to see their contest afterwards. And in case you missed it because of time zone changes, you can watch us all night long and through the night.
No matter where you're watching us here, it is 5:43 in the Central Time Zone. No matter where you're watching across the country, we're so glad you're joining us here on a wonderful Friday night in Central Illinois. Booker T. Washington will get the opening tip-off, and we are underway. This is Mitchell with the basketball, wearing number 1. Takes a few emphatic dribbles, moves to the left side, works off the pick, back to the right. Backdoor cut into the hands of Matulis is up and good. Mason Matulis gets the first basket of this contest. It'll be man-to-man pressure here from Booker T. Washington, open things up against Bishop O'Connell. Bishop O'Connell has a little bit more size and bulk inside. Miner with the basketball, gets thrown away. Tipped away by Mitchell now. He'll get the steal and the quick turnover. The Hornets quickly work it down to their end of the court. Into the hands of Simpson, Jamari Simpson. His 3 up and no good. Basketball tipped around, and coming down with it will be Lincoln with the rebound for Bishop O'Connell. They're on the run. Right back to Lincoln. Goes up. He'll draw the coverage and the contact. It's going to be a block. And we'll show you that one again here on the Northwestern Mutual replay as Jack Hull reports the foul.
That foul is going to go the other way on Simpson of Booker T. That'll be their first team first. Tie ball game at 2. The and 1, the Band-Aid after the bucket, comes the way of Shane Lincoln. So Lincoln will step to the free throw line. The bright shoes.
Those are some, you can see those highlighters from all the way up here.
He gave us a lead change as he made it for the three-point play.
Three-quarter court press here for Bishop O'Connell as Booker T. Washington gets the basketball back. They'll toss it into the hands of Barron Harris Jr. Baseline drive through 2 defenders, up and rolls in and out of the rim, no good. Mitchell will get the rebound and will get a second chance opportunity for the Hornets. 3 ball in the hands of Simpson, his shot no good. Another offensive rebound, that one no good as well as Sanders got it. And a 4th opportunity finally batted away by Bishop O'Connell. This is Darius Bivens with the basketball. A lot of offers on his plate, and he knocks down a two-point basket. A two-point basket awarded to Darius Bivens.
(5-2) in the early going. Shot clock not needed.
Now we get things reset. We've got them figured out. .12 seconds left on the shot clock. Driving in is Mitchell, and he'll get fouled hard, and he will head to the free throw line.
Mitchell will shoot a pair of free throws. That foul is going to go the other way. It's going to go against Shane Lincoln. His first, team first. 5-2 ball game in the early going. Bishop O'Connell's Knights leading the way over Booker T. Washington. And it'll be Jock Mitchell with the free throw up and good.
The sophomore point guard played a little bit of time for the Mocan Elite EBYL 15U team last summer. He's got some interest from Oral Roberts, Oklahoma State, Tulsa, and Missouri State. Averages about 13 a contest. He looks every bit the part right now in the early going.
Second free throw up and also rattles home. Give me his first two of the day.
It's a 5-4 basketball game. Bishop O'Connell with the lead and the ball. Into the hands of Bivens with it. Crossover. Stops at the free throw line extended. Long three on the way. No good. And the rebound comes down to Jock Mitchell. He'll push the tempo for the Hornets. Another three down into the right corner. That one's up and good. A three out of the hands of Barron Harris Jr. Booker T. Washington reclaims the 5-7 advantage. Cross-court pass. This is Minor, and he'll get called for the travel, and it'll be a turnover against the Knights.
And the ball comes flying across. We'll get it across court here and get it inbounded again at the 5:29 mark of the first quarter. Game 2 of 4 coming your way from the pit at Quincy, Notre Dame in Quincy, Illinois.
Chicago Simeon taking on the host Notre Dame Raiders in our third contest of the evening. Chaminade will take on Shawnee Mission, what we think will be a really exciting contest to wrap things up here from night number 1. A little bit of a weave. It's going to be a lost basketball. Sanders comes back with it, and they say that there was no contact from Bishop O'Connell. It will be a turnover against the Hornets, their first on the backcourt violation. Aiden Calker will check back in, the 6'5 senior for Bishop O'Connell. Bishop O'Connell in whites, Booker T. Washington in the orange. Quickly pass down into the corner. Lincoln's three up and good. Shane Lincoln knocks it down. Bishop O'Connell regains the lead, 8-7.
Third lead change of the ball game. He's got 6.
Another three for the answer, up and good. Mason Matulis with the answer. Threes flying wild here in the early going of this one.
Lead changes back and forth.
Shane Lincoln drives in, left-handed runners up and no good. Rebound grab by Jock Mitchell. He's on the run quickly. Another three from that right corner. Booker T. Washington likes that spot. And it's going to be out of bounds.
Coming into the ball game is Riley Williams on the Booker T. Washington side. Sitting down is Harris Jr. On the other side, returning to the game is Mikael Minor.
We will start referring to the Knights and the Hornets. Bishop O'Connell, Booker T. Washington, we will exhaust our breath by halftime.
I can tell you some of the co-op teams we've had over the years.
Knights with the basketball, they're working into the hands of Lincoln. He tries to drive in, gets tipped away, and they say Lincoln will be the masked man to touch it. Their third turnover of the contest so far, just 4 minutes into this one.
Nothing better than the Maridosa Chambersburg, Griggsville, Perry, Bluffs Indians.
Those of you watching us alongside, we cover small schools mostly here on Central Illinois Sports, many of which have to combine to play sports together. So you at times get very lengthy school team names.
So we nickname them.
With the basketball now, this is Mitchell again. Works around the top of the key. Tosses it into Matulis. He'll drive in. Nothing there. Boy, the Hornets love that three-corner. And Jamari Simpson knocks it down. It is a 13-8 lead. 3:46 left to go here in the first period.
Biggest lead of the ball game. Third man with a three.
Lincoln with the basketball. Down into the corner. Overloaded on this side is Bishop O'Connell. They'll rebalance here with 17 left on the shot clock. 35-second shot clock in play. It is not a standard yet in the state of Illinois. 3 into the corner, out of the hands of Miners, up and good. Mikkel Miner, that is a tough take on the catch-and-shoot 3. Quickly with the answer, didn't get the call. There was a lot of contact, and they let it go. On the run with it now is Bivens. Drives in, nowhere to go. He thought he was going to get Lincoln on the backdoor cut, no good, as we show you that last 3 on the Northwestern Mutual replay.
Woo.
Miner sprints to the corner, a catch-and-shoot 3 with a hand in his face. That's a tough 3.
These two teams have come to compete tonight, Brian.
Mitchell with the basketball. The talented ball handler gets it across midcourt as he's guarded out now by Edwards. Short corner shot out of the hands of Harris Jr., no good. He's got his own rebound, trapped by everybody in a white jersey. Kicks it out, 3 ball on the way up and good as Jamari Simpson knocks it down from long range.
His second.
If you ask how many threes the teams have made as it's a quick drive and score for Shane Lincoln, the answer is all of them pretty much, 16-13. Driving in is Simpson, up with the leaning runner, no good. Rebound collected by Matt Dalton. They get it back into the hands of Dalton, goes up to the left hand, and he'll get fouled and go to the free throw line.
Dalton's going to shoot a pair on the foul, and that foul's going to go against Matulis of the Hornets. His first, team second. Matt Dalton looking for his first points of the day. 16-13, Booker T with the lead.
Substitutions coming in for both sides here after the first free throw, as it'll be Isaac Sanders back into the contest for Booker T. Washington and Aiden Calker back in for the Knights.
Dalton listed at 6'6", but he looked like he might have grown since we made that card.
They're all just a couple of inches taller than what are reported here on our program.
Second one up and good. Dalton's on the board.
Mitchell,
16-14, correct?
That's correct. Man-to-man defense here from Bishop O'Connell. Driving in is Harris Jr. He'll kick it right back out. A long 3, misses the mark that time. A rare miss as Justin Edwards gets the rebound for the Knights. He's on the run with it. Behind the back dribble, goes into the lane. Kick out pass into the hands of Miner. His 3 off the mark this time. Harris Jr. with the rebound. Both of these teams very high tempo basketball so far. Mitchell with it. Picks it up at the right wing. Barron Harris with the basketball, the leading scorer on this squad. Driving in and triple coverage and getting fouled as Matulis will make his way to the free throw line.
He would not be denied that time.
Show it to you there on the Northwestern.
Pick up the foul.
On the old Northwestern Mutual replay as Matulis steps to the free throw line. Enters from St. Louis University and some other small Division I schools in the area. He was part of the Team Griffin EBYL team last year. Averages about 11.5 a contest.
Picks up his 6th point of the day.
Lincoln back into the contest for Bishop O'Connell. And Lawrence Scott back in for Booker T. Washington. Lawrence wearing number 4 on your programs as the second one is up and good. And also checking back in is Jamari Simpson.
Back to that 4-point lead for the squad from the Washington Hornets from Oklahoma.
Around the Tulsa area. Double teamed in the corner was Calker, able to get rid of it to Lincoln. A little bit of a contact, and there's going to be a charge as Shane Lincoln will pick it up.
Lincoln will pick up his second foul of the quarter. 1:25 left first quarter, 18-14, Booker T. Washington with the lead.
One of the smallest guys on the floor, Lawrence Scott, picks up the charge, and we're going to get a quick timeout. It's an Adams Fiber timeout from Booker T. Washington. We'll take it to Hornets 18, Knights 14. We're right back with you here after this.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. apparently. We just learned that. It's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Bishop O'Connell takes the Adams Fiber timeout. It's their first of the contest. For the fastest internet speeds available, that's up to 1 gigabit. That means you'll never buffer while watching high school basketball with us here on Central Illinois Sports. Visit followthefiber.net to get your service started today. Hornets face full court pressure out of the timeout. A long, dangerous pass into the hands of Barron Harris. Able to collect it. And we'll see what the Hornets have up their sleeve in the half-court set. Scott with the basketball. Took that last charge. Fighting inside. They're trying to get the basketball into the hands of Jamari Simpson. Instead, it'll be Harris. Nice fadeaway shot, although no good, and Bivens will get the rebound.
Harris plays big.
Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Tight ball game. They try to throw it into the hands of Calker, and it finally rolls around and goes down. A tough take for Aiden Calker. 18-16 our score. Scott with the basketball. Stops at the free throw line extended as he was met by Edwards. Sanders with it up to the right wing. Just about a 6-second differential between game clock and shot clock. And we're going to get a travel there as Harris leaned in just a little too much and lost his footing to commit the turnover there, second of the quarter. Shot clock turned off now with 20.6 left in the opening frame. Stolen away now. This is Matulis with it. Drives in, and wow, what a collision there, and it's going to be a charge, and we're going to head the other way.
Turnover number 4 on Booker T.
Matulis got up.
Picked up his second.
He was set and good there as Calker took the charge.
No shot clock, 15 left in the quarter.
They'll get it back into the hands of Calker. Drives in through 2 defenders, and he'll take the extra step. I think he was hoping to look for Dalton on the backdoor cut, but there's going to be a foul.
It's going to go against Sanders.
Substitutions here as Lincoln will check back into the contest along with Liam Kelsch, the 6'10 senior.
Have not got him the ball on the offensive side. Let's see if they can get a lob here.
Officials will make sure we're sorted out here in the lane. They will get it into him. Kolsch's shot no good. Long pass down into Scott. He'll take the step and gets it in. Transition bucket for Booker T. Washington, and that will wrap up our first quarter. Booker T. Washington 20, Bishop O'Connell 16. What a fun first quarter here from the Quincy Shootout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Kepi. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
We have played a quarter. It's a 20-16 lead for Booker T. Washington over Bishop O'Connell, the home team. 6th of 18 on the day for Booker T. They are 4 of 8 from the arc and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 6 of 10 for Bishop O'Connell. 2 of 4 from the arc, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 8 points from Shane Lincoln for Bishop and 7 points for Mason Matulis so far in the game for Booker T.
If you're just joining us, welcome to Quincy. Brian Shoemaker, Jack Hall, John Hall here on the call from the pit. Lincoln with the basketball. Bishop O'Connell gets the first touch here in the second frame. And they have got Kolsch out there. He is a big body inside. Trying to get it to him now, and they do. Double teamed, he'll kick it back out. Nice ball movement here from the Knights. Into Kolsch. Back out into the hands of Bivens. Nice.
In to shoot.
The Hornets are swarming here on defense, and a big block there, as it looks like, I believe Sanders got his hands on it for the block. Stop and pop here from Mitchell, in and good. Three-pointer after the block is good. Booker T. Washington a 23-16 lead after the big block. Lincoln dumps it down into the big man and Kolsch. Long three from Bivens is good. Goodness gracious.
Bivens with 5.
Could have called it a 4-pointer if we wanted to. Stolen away now.
Minor got the rebound on the miss.
Thank you. And they'll get it to
Kolsch, the big man, and he
Kolsch,
puts
the
his
big man.
first to it.
Thank you, Jack. 23-21, just like that. We're back to a 2-point basketball game. Mitchell will be the man with the basketball. Flashing up near the middle of Sanders. They'll get it back up to him through the double pick. Stolen away now. This is Lincoln on
Look
it.
out.
Shane Lincoln, takes it up and easy. Had us all excited for nothing, Jack.
Double figures with 10. Knotted at 23, first tie of the ball game.
Booker T. Washington with the basketball now. Sanders with it. Works it up around the top of the key into Scott. Back over into the corner. This is Jock Mitchell with it. Guarded out by Calker. Hills his spot up the 3 and good. You know, I used to be able to shoot like that, Jack. Just a spot up 3 with a hand in my face, and then I woke up. That is a tough shot. Lincoln with it in the lane. Had the open look. Tossed it back out, though, and the Knights will recover. Nice toss into Kelsch.
No answer for him. He's got 4.
Kelsch with it. He is a big force. He gets inside and gets some space with those arms. It is tough to defend him, and we're getting in front of him. 3 answer is no, up and good. Rebound comes down to Darius Bivens. Nice ball movement here from the Knights. And tipped away out of bounds as Mitchell got his hand from behind.
Look, need to have a little play from Lincoln and Kolsch together to use that size advantage, but these 3 shooters from Booker T are not afraid to put it up, and they'll get physical underneath.
They're going to try to get Kelsch open on the picks. Nothing there. It's going to be tipped away as Mitchell got his hands in the passing lane again. He's got interest from Oral Roberts, Oklahoma State, Tulsa, and Missouri State. Does Jock Mitchell. Kelsch sprints in. Instead, they'll get it back out to Minor. His 3 no good that time. Lincoln will fly up for the offensive rebound. Minor will try it again. That one also off the mark. Battling for the rebound, Jock Mitchell able to secure it for Booker T. Washington.
3rd board for Mitchell of the day.
Fancy ball handling, loses it though as Calker got a hand on it. Steal away here for the Knights. Lincoln gets an open lane. Euro step through with the right hand. That is a nice basket there for Shane Lincoln. And we're going to get a timeout from Booker T. Washington. We'll take it to. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter action coming up your way here on Central Illinois Sports.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Grinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Booker T. Washington takes their second timeout of the contest so far. It's an Adams Fiber timeout for top-notch computer sales and service. When your computer goes down, Adams Experts is your go-to. Give them a follow at followthefiber.net to learn more. Let's see what the Hornets have coming out of the timeout here. They've already burned 2 in this first half. 4 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the second as Mitchell loses the handle and gets it back in the corner.
Shot gave us our 5th lead change the last time out.
That one blocked by Lincoln. And here come the Knights. Calker with the basketball. Goes up hard with the right hand. High off the glass, no good. Kelsch with it. His shot no good. He'll get his own rebound and put it back in.
6 for him in the quarter.
Things have changed just a little bit here for Bishop O'Connell when he is on the floor, as most teams would when you throw a 6'10 kid out there. Stop and pop at the free throw line for Jamari Simpson. Brings it back to a 1-point contest. Jamari Simpson averages 10.5 a game along with 3.7 rebounds.
He's got 8 already.
They try to throw it into Kelch. Stolen away, though, is getting a hand on it was Jamari Simpson. They'll get it back to Simpson in transition. Up and under with the acrobatic layup try is no good. Matulis, 3, also off the mark. And Minor will get the rebound for Bishop O'Connell. Back into Bivens. Crossover one-on-one with Clark. Goes up high off the glass, no good. Kelch with the rebound. He'll put it in for the easy 2. Liam Kelch with a quick board and bucket. And it's 31-28.
He's controlled it here in this quarter. He's got 8 points.
Booker T. Washington will slow things down here just a little bit as Eli Brown barks out instructions from the far bench. Matulis' 3 is no good. Kelch almost lost the handle on it, but Lincoln says, I'll take the rebound. Shane Lincoln kicks it out to Calker, a little errant pass. They have to save it in bounds. Booker T. Washington wanted it to be out of bounds. Instead, it'll be Calker. His 3 is no good, and Lawrence Scott collects the rebound. They'll give it right back to him. Stop and pop from the right wing off the front of the iron, a little bit short, and Bivens will get the rebound. 2:39 left to go here in the first half.
Shooting's been a little cold here in the quarter.
They hit everything in the first. Bivens drives in into Lincoln. Short corner drive up off the glass. He misses. Matulis will get the rebound for the Hornets. They're on the run. Harris Jr. with the basketball, drives in, kicks it back out. This is Scott from the corner. That's their favorite spot on the floor, and he knocks one down. Lawrence Scott.
Tied at 31, second tie of the ball game.
That is not Scott, excuse me. That's Riley Williams.
That was not Scott?
No, that is Riley Williams. My apology. .148 left to go in this one. Minor with the basketball, 6 seconds on the shot clock. They've got to get it off. They'll get it into the hands of Minor. Runs up a little bit out of control, and he's going to get a foul and go to the free throw line.
Going to get bailed out on that one. That foul's going to go against Harris Jr. It'll be his first, team first. Free throws the other way, and they come the way of Mikael Minor.
First foul of the quarter, Jack, with just a minute and a half left.
Mikael Minor's got a 3 on the day, tied at 31. And keeps his team in the lead. No lead change.
Sanders checks back in for the Hornets. Checking back in for Bishop O'Connell is Matt Dalton along with Justin Edwards.
Big man's going to sit down for a little bit. We'll see Edwards back in. Justin Edwards sits down Kulsh. He sits down with 8 points and 4 boards, 3 of them on the offensive side. 32-31. Be a violation if he doesn't make it, but he does.
A minute and a half left to go here in what has been a very fast-paced basketball game, as we'll see many of those this weekend of the Quincy Shootout. Jock Mitchell with the basketball, guarded out by Edwards near midcourt.
Got a big one at Blue Devil Gym, but we got a good one here.
Link Academy taking on Brewster, 2 nationally top-ranked teams going at it. Brewster undefeated in the EYBL. Stop and pop from the corner. That one misses the mark entirely, and it's going to go out of bounds. Bishop O'Connell will get it with 58.6 left to go here. And you said, John, we are just underway for Lincoln Brewster. We remind you, put one on your
late start there. Huh?
Put one on your TV, put one on your tablet. Watch both along with us here on Central Illinois Sports. That's what we're doing. Lincoln in the bright yellow shoes crosses the half line. Minor with it, popping up top now is Matt Dalton. They get it back to Bivens on the left wing. Edwards flies into the lane. Instead, they'll kick it out to Dalton. His 3 rolls around the rim, goes everywhere but down, and we're going to get a foul against the Knights heading the other way.
Edwards will pick up the foul on the rebound, his first, team first. Ball out of bounds for Booker T. Washington in the orange jerseys, trying to cut into this 33-31 deficit.
Stolen away now. It's Edwards with the left hand and good. Justin Edwards with a quick steal and score. Bishop O'Connell right back up here by 4 points. 22 seconds left to go in the half. Simpson with it. Gets bumped on the ground, loses the basketball. Stolen away by the Knights. Tossed down into Lincoln. Lincoln gets the deuce. Bivens gets the dime.
14 for him.
And Lincoln's going to get the foul there.
Lincoln's going to pick up his third foul. That's a crucial foul here in the first half. He'll have to sit down. He's been their leader here with 14 points and 4 rebounds.
He has been a fun basketball player to watch here so far in the first half. 3.1 left in the half. Hornets have the basketball. They get it into the hands of Simpson, goes up and under, gets blocked, and that's how we'll wrap up our first half of play. Bishop O'Connell 37, Booker T. Washington 31 as we've reached the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We'll come back in just a few minutes with halftime stats and more live from the pit at the Quincy Shootout.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator, Mojaves, and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
37-31, the halftime lead for the home team in Bishop O'Connell, the Knights. The Knights are 15 of 27 in the first half, so they're shooting at about a 57% clip, 3 of 9 from the arc and 4 of 5 from the free throw line. They've turned the ball over 6 times in the first half. Foul trouble on their leading scorer, Shane Lincoln, with 3. Nobody else really in any problems there. On the other side, Booker T. Washington, 10 of 31, 31%. 7 of 16 from the arc. They started out 4 of 8, so 3 of 8 in the second quarter. and they're 4 of 4 from the free throw line. They've turned the ball over 9 times, and that's caused them to have this 6-point deficit. We were tied at 23 and 31, 5 lead changes in the ball game, but at halftime, 37-31, the lead for Bishop O'Connell over Booker T. Washington. We're going to take a break on our halftime show, the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show, and we will tell you we'll have individual scoring and more on Central Illinois Sports. 2 games happening right now, one at Blue Devil Gym, one here at the Pit. Check them both out on Central Illinois Sports. We're back after these.
About sick of winter, are you? That's the bad news. I don't think the winter's going to end anytime soon. The good news is we have a winter sale, so anything you might be looking for winter is on sale right now at your local Farm Home Supply, including 30% off all Burn outerwear and Noble Outfitters outerwear. And the bird's always hungry. You got a 40-pound bag of black oil sunflower seed for $16.99, or buy more, save more with our suet cakes, 5 for under $5. And keep your handsies and toesies warm. We got 25% off all of our casual shoes or Kinko winter gloves.
Find all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
From competitive youth sports to high school and college athletes to fitness enthusiasts, sports injuries can easily put you on the sidelines. Our orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine physicians are here to diagnose and treat your sports injuries should they arise. Every step of your journey matters to us, and when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. At Blessing Health, we've got you covered from head to toe.
I want to welcome you back on the halftime show. After one quarter, it was a 20-16 Booker T. Washington lead. Halftime, 37-31, Bishop O'Connell with the lead. Bishop O'Connell has a leading score of Shane Lincoln with 14, 8 for Liam Cost, the big 6'10 man. Justin Edwards with 2 points, 2 for Aiden Calker, 5 points for Mikkel Miner, a single point for Matt Dalton, and 5 points for Darius Bibbins. On the Booker T. Washington side, 8 points apiece for Jock Mitchell and Jamar Simpson. Mason Matulis, I'll get it right, 7 points. A 3-pointer from Barron Harris Jr. and a 3 from Riley Williams. Barron Harris Jr. has also added 4 rebounds on the night, playing pretty big down low for his squad. It is a 37-31 lead for the squad from Bishop O'Connell, our home team. We'll take a break, come back with second half play-by-play on Central Illinois Sports.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Welcome you back here from the Quincy Shootout at Quincy Notre Dame High School as Booker T. Washington trails by 6 to Bishop O'Connell in our second game of the evening. Brian Shoemaker, Jack Hall, John Hull, your broadcast crew. Devin Workman, John Shepard, Tracy Lewis, our 3 officials working the contest. All local officials working these games, and we appreciate their time and effort because it is a busy local slate here tonight in the area scene as well in our local high schools.
Had a lot of snow, a lot of makeup games. We're back underway, and Booker T. Washington will give us our first shot at a score. They trail 37-31.
Booker T. Washington in the road oranges. They move right to left on your viewing devices. The 3 up and no good out of the hands of Barron Harris, and it'll be Aiden Calker with the rebound. Bishop O'Connell in the whites. They move left to right.
Lincoln playing out there with 3 fouls.
He has had a very, very good first half for this team. He'll go in up with the left hand, shot no good. Rebound comes into the hand of the big man in Kelsch, and he'll get the finish.
He's in double figures with 10.
Liam Kelsch is a game changer, that big 6'10 frame. It's the largest lead of the contest so far for the Knights.
Rebound came off the other way to Minor.
Minor with it. He'll take a few dribbles, gets double teamed back into the hands of Darius Bivens, who's had a little bit of a, don't want to say a quiet half, but it's not been probably the star-studded affair we expected to see out of him here in the first 2 periods. They have really been hounding him on the defensive side. Nice lob down into Lincoln. Lincoln goes up off the glass and good. Bivens gets the dime. Lincoln gets the deuce. And it's a 10-point lead for the Knights.
16 for Lincoln on the night now.
He has really been fun to watch. This is Mitchell with the basketball between the legs. Right elbow jumper is good.
He's in double figures with 10 now.
Half of the fun of calling this Quincy Shootout is just being able to see some of the individual performances that we get from kids that were not maybe at the top of the list. Bivens with the basketball gets double teamed. Back into Kelsch. Spin move. Left hand stab shot no good. And gets stripped away now. This is Lincoln with it. Up with the left hand. He'll get the finish. Back to the 10-point advantage for the Knights. 2 minutes gone by here in our third period. As the crowd starts to file up just a little bit, the home team will be on the floor here as they will take on Chicago Simeon in our next contest. Back into the hands of Jock Mitchell. Tries to play off the pick. The one-handed pass to Matulis. Nice ball moving into Sanders. His 3 misses the mark entirely. And Calker will get the rebound. Minor double team, throws it away. Nice defense here from Booker T. Washington. Long pass down into the hands of Sanders. Goes up, gets fouled, knocks it down. He'll have the opportunity for the and one play. Will Isaac Sanders.
Sanders with his 4th point of the night.
Sanders got the steal on the opposite end, quickly sprinted down to the other end of the floor and gets the opportunity for the 3-point play here.
Sanders with 4 points. The foul came the other way on Minor, I do believe. 5:20 left in the quarter. Free throw is no good. And the rebound comes off to Lincoln, his 6th of the night.
Tosses it quickly up to Bivens on the run. They dump it down into Kelsch. Thought he was going to slam it home, but instead it's going to be a foul, and he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Matulis. Oh, my mistake. Simpson will pick up the foul, his 2nd. And the big 6'10" man in Liam Kausch, who's got 10 points, will go back to the charity stripe. 43-35, 5:12 left third quarter. Bishop O'Connell with the lead and a chance to build on it from here at the charity stripe.
When you're such a tall frame like Kelsch is as he knocks down the first one, the added advantage is just that super long wingspan. I mean, when he gets into the post jack and bodies up and gets his arms out, it's impossible to get around without hooking him. It's impossible to front him. Just a very, very tough defensive matchup as the second one's no good, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Jamari Simpson. He'll go coast to coast with it against Kelsch. He'll get the foul, and he'll take it up for the and one try.
Simpson comes back and answers. He's in double figures with 10. 44-37. The and one comes away, and Kelsch is going to pick up his first foul. Team second.
Simpson quick just essentially beat Kelsch to the mark there as you watch it on the Northwestern Mutual replay.
Free throw is up and good by Simpson. He leads his team with 11.
Back to a 6-point basketball game. Booker T. Washington trying to put some things together on a couple of stops and scores. Minor tosses it all the way down to Bivens on the left side. Extended pressure here in the half-court set from the Hornets. Lincoln drives baseline, gets tipped away as Simpson got a hand on it. It'll be kicked off of Lincoln's foot and head back to the Hornets. Booker T. Washington, Jack, a really great start here in the middle of the third. 3 quick stops.
Yep, couple turnovers too, and kind of having a little trouble handling the ball on the home team.
Three-quarter 1-2-2 press now from the Knights. Sanders with it. Short corner down into Barron Harris, Jr. They'll work the basketball back up to Jock Mitchell at the top with 14 seconds left to go here on the shot clock. Simpson squares up to the left elbow. Tries to spin around Minor. Goes up with a right hand. Rolls around and goes down.
Pretty. Simpson's having a day. He's got 13.
Just like that, it is back to a 4-point contest. It was a 10-point lead for the Knights to start this thing off. Cocker, 3-ball from the corner is off the back of the iron. No good. Sanders, he'll get the rebound. Everybody spreads out a little ISO work here. No good, and Lincoln will get the rebound off the missed shot. Bivens going to go against 3 defenders, gets past everybody and takes it up. Darius Bivens with a quick 2. It's back to a 6-point ball game.
Give him 7.
When you've got 3 defenders like that and you just go in with no fear, that is what it takes at this level of basketball. Harris with it, kicks it back out. Sanders 3, up and good. Isaac Sanders off the kick-out pass. 3-point ball game.
7 for him now. He's starting to heat up.
Mikel Minor with the basketballs. They'll get it back out to Cocker. Lincoln. Bivens will drive in again. Throws it down to Minor. Nice ball movement. 3 is good as Aiden Cocker knocks it down. You make that extra pass and a lot of nice open shots will open up for you, and that's what Bishop O'Connell did right there.
Shooting percentage without a hand in your face got to go up 20%, doesn't it?
Well, we're not math majors, but we'll say it will.
Most good statistics are made up on the spot.
Driving into the lane. It's going to be Mitchell with it. Has to kick it back out, and he'll get it right back with 7 on the shot clock. They've got to get a shot off. It is a long shot out of the hands of Sanders. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll be a shot clock violation either way. The first time we have seen the red lights light up here at QND, and hey, they work this year.
You bet. See more balls on missed shots bounce off the rim and hit them than we've seen them go off.
Edwards will check back in for Bishop O'Connell. Substitutions on the other side. It's going to be Riley Williams, number 11 for Booker T. Washington, along with some others that will work to catch up on. Bivens with the basketball, 2:20 left to go here in the third. Booker T. Washington doing a nice job in this man-to-man defensive look here. Edwards is posted up. Instead, they'll work it into Matt Dalton. Has to throw it away. This is Calker. Baseline drive goes up, and he's going to be a charge as taking the contact is going to be Riley Williams for Booker T. Washington.
Calker's going to pick up his second foul, third team foul. Turnover is the 9th, 4.5. 6-point ball game. 1:56 left third quarter, 49-43. The Knights lead the Hornets.
A little bit of an extra elbow there to draw that contact and get the foul. 1:54 left to go here in our third quarter of play. So glad you all are watching alongside here from wherever you are at across the country here tonight.
Accolades to the officials because these are physical games and they're letting them play.
Mitchell with the basketball to Matulis, right back to him off the pick on the left side. 15 on the shot clock. Sanders, three ball way out there, no good, and the rebound comes down to Darius Bivens. He looks way down the court into the hands of Edwards. Gets stripped away now. Nice play from Mitchell. Stolen away now. Mitchell still with the basketball. He'll take it coast to coast with the left hand up and good. Jock Mitchell with the steal and the coast to coast score.
He's got 12 now.
49-45. Bivens drives in, left elbow jumper off the mark. Edwards will get the rebound, goes in up and under everybody. He misses. Cocker can't finish either. It goes up over the top of the rim. Lincoln fighting for it. It goes out of bounds, as they'll say Mitchell was the last man to touch it for the Hornets. Barron Harris will check back in. As Cocker will inbound here with 53.6 to go. Get it into Dalton. He'll go up, and he's going to get fouled and go to the free throw line. Will Matt Dalton. Foul is going to go against number 5, Barron Harris Jr. for Booker T. Washington.
Second foul on him, second team foul. Free throws to come the other way to Matt Dalton. He's got a single point, 1 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight.
Quincy Notre Dame and Chicago Simeon will be our third contest. Is the first one up and no good.
Put Mikel Minor back into the game. We're going to set Lincoln down for a little bit with 18 points and 7 boards.
28-14 at the other gym as Link Academy up so far over Brewster. You can watch both games at the same time here on Central Illinois Sports.
Dalton rattled the second one in for his second point of the night. 5-point game with 40 seconds left. Shot clock at 25, game clock at 40.
With the basketball now is Harris Jr. This is an extended offense here as the three is up and good for Isaac Sanders.
He's got 10.
He's gotten double figures now as Booker T. Washington just extended the floor. Thought you might see an ISO drive. Instead, they just pop up from 25 feet. Minor with the basketball. Shot clock turned off with 10 seconds to go here in the third. Bivens crossover dribble. Goes to the left side. Draws contact. No foul. We play on. Stolen away now by the Hornets. Stolen away now is it was Edwards that got his hand on it. 3.4 left to go here in the third on a flurry of defensive plays. Knights will get the basketball to start the fourth, barring a tie-up here in our last few seconds.
Could tie it up here. Or take the lead with a three.
Sanders will inbound as Harris Jr. bumping in at the blow block. He'll pop out to the corner. Nothing there as they try to work it in. We'll get a timeout. Eli Brown didn't want that to happen, but they'll take the timeout, and we'll take it too. Don't go anywhere. We're back with the end of the third right after this.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Grinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
Bishop O'Connell comes out of the timeout. They'll be on defense as Booker T. Washington took a timeout with 3.4 left. They tried the inbounds pass. They were looking for Harris and could not get him off. He was double teamed. They try to get it back to him again. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be no time off the clock as they tried to get it to Harris again. 11th turnover of the contest here against the Hornets. And an unfortunate mistimed play there gives the Knights an opportunity to put one in the basket here before the end of the quarter.
Don't want to throw it away here and give him a shot.
Cocker into Bivens. Bivens with it, half court, heave is off the rim, no good. Bishop O'Connell 50, Booker T. Washington 48. We've got fourth quarter play-by-play coming up your way right after this.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Don't let injuries put you on the sideline. Quincy Medical Group's free sports injury clinic is your path to swift recovery. Our expert orthopedics and sports medicine team specializes in treating sports-related injuries with free evaluations from 7 to 9 a.m. every Monday through Friday. We also offer free sports concussion screenings weekdays in Quincy. No appointments are necessary. Get your game back on with QMG's free sports injury clinic. Visit quincymedgroup.com/sports injury.
A lot of lightning out here tonight, folks. I'm telling you, it's a 50-48 contest. The home team and Bishop O'Connell leading Booker T. Washington 50-48. Fans are sprinting across the floor getting ready to watch this next game between Simeon and the host school, Quincy Notre Dame. The Q&D Raider fans are not flocking in yet, though. They must be all home watching it on CIS.
I hope so. We need all the views we can get. Bishop O'Connell will get the basketball to start the final quarter here. We'll get the timeout situation squared away as well as Booker T. Washington now down to just 2. The Knights have not used a timeout yet in the game. Hornets on the quick run in transition. Harris with a nice spin move for Barron Harris Jr. And we are tied back up at 50 here, just underway in the fourth quarter.
Third tie of the ball game, 23-31 and 50 now. Big comeback because 12-point deficit just moments ago.
Looking for Dalton. Instead, it'll be Minor with the 3. Mikkel Minor with the big answer, and Bishop O'Connell regains the lead, 53-50.
He's got 8.
He has been a fun shooter to watch. He's got a quick trigger, and he is not afraid to take it with a hand in his face.
Booker T with 3 guys in double figures.
Harris drives in. Double team, gets up, gets blocked now by Kelsch. Went right into his body, and Kelsch just kind of stood there.
Really went with some big size now. They got 3 big men in the game right now.
Dalton in the middle. Now they kick it back out to Minor. He'll baseline drive. Goes up over the rim. No good. Rebound collected by Jock Mitchell. Hornets on the run, trying to tie this thing back up. He'll go coast to coast with it again, and Jock Mitchell, man, that has not been the first time tonight that he's been able to penetrate through about 2 or 3 defenders and go coast to coast and take it all the way to the hole.
He's up to 14 on the night.
Bivens with it. Crossover dribble, tries to get it down into Dalton. Tries to ball fake it on Matulis. He'll get his own offensive rebound, misses it. And it's going to go off the hands of Bivens, actually the head of Bivens as it goes out of bounds. And we're going to get a timeout taken by Joe Wooten. We'll take it too. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. Don't go anywhere. 1-point ball game. We're right back your way after this.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera. Named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
6:16 left in regulation, 53-52. Bishop O'Connell's Knights lead the Booker T. Washington Hornets out of Oklahoma.
Just the first time out of the contest for the Knights. They still have 4 at their disposal. Booker T. Washington has 2.
We have had 5 lead changes. This would be our 6th if Booker T. can get it done.
2-3 zone here from Bishop O'Connell as they look to use a little bit of that length down in the post as they've got Dalton, Kelsch, and Lincoln down low. They'll get it into Harris. He goes up over Kelsch, takes it in, gets the bucket in the end. One opportunity for Barron Harris Jr.
Wow. He's got 7, lead change number 6. He went right up in the trees, did he not?
He has been trying to attack all game long against Kelsch. He's gotten the advantage sometimes. Kelsch has gotten the advantage on others, but Harris wins that matchup, and he goes for the and one try.
Violation.
Yep, they've got to keep him in the zone there. They say you can't step that far away. And he's trying to maybe do it again. He squares up this time, and the free throw's up and good.
Harris now with 8 points on the night.
55-53. Hornets regain the lead here. It's a 3-quarter court press that the Knights have to get past. They'll toss it into the hands of Calker, gets tipped away. Hornets on the run. It's Mitchell with it, goes up high, take, he'll get fouled, and he'll get the opportunity for the and one try. A big take again from Jock Mitchell.
16 for him now. Lincoln's going to pick up his 4th foul, and that's very serious. He's their leading scorer. 57-53. What a turnaround here. They trailed by, 12 at one time, I do believe.
Booker T. Washington really just kind of flexing their muscle a little bit, especially in the athleticism department here right now. Mitchell has really just stormed in. Barron Harris is an exceptionally strong guard, and it's just a little bit stronger right now than the Knights are wanting to play. They'll get it back out to Minor. Back into the hands of Bivens. He'll try and drive in this time. Minor will take a 3, lean back, no good. Rebound collected by Jock Mitchell, and he'll get fouled by Calker. It's 3rd for Calker, team's 3rd, with 5:22 left to go here in the contest.
It's go time if you're Bishop O'Connell, though. They'll play Quincy High School tomorrow night, I do believe.
I think that is the schedule.
Game.
Crossover dribble for Mitchell. Back into the hands now of Jamari Simpson.
If you've never been to a home Blue Devil game, 4,000 people, getting to see the Blue Devil and the Flames. It's worth the show. Join us here if you can't make it in person.
Simpson, the All-American candidate, stop pop at the free throw line, in and out of the rim, no good. Rebound collected by Shane Lincoln. Just about a half quarter left to go in this one. Mikel Minor with the basketball, picks it up on the left wing, down to Lincoln. Short corner, stopped, and he's got to whip it back around. Nice ball movement there from Calker to Lincoln. He's caught up again, nowhere to go as he's taken a few dribbles and not gone very far. Calker with the 3. Aiden Calker bails him out with a 3. It's 58-56. Bishop O'Connell trails by 2. This is Matulis. 3 ball. Up and good. Matulis with a big 3. Reminds you of a guy that we saw a couple of years ago, Jack, Nogus Indrasitis, who ended up at Iowa State. We saw him down in this shootout a couple of years ago when they played for Chicago St. Rita. Matulis.
Fourth man in double figures.
Matulis just kind of has that same lanky guard build, steps outside and hits 3s as Minor drives in for the quick bucket. And we're going to get a timeout by Joe Wooten. We'll take it 2. Booker T. Washington up by 3. We're back in 30.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Bishop O'Connell takes the timeout. They're down to 3 for the rest of the contest. Well, just like that, Aiden Calker knocks down a 3. Mikkel Miner knocks down a shot. And we're right back to a 3-point contest here with 3:52 left to go.
I'd say these two teams are interested in winning this contest, wouldn't you?
Either one would like to make a trip as far as they have. Oklahoma to here is about an 8-hour drive. From Virginia to here is probably longer than that. We don't have a globe in front of us.
It's 47 miles from Pittsfield to here, let me tell you.
That's true. That's right, yeah. Home of the Cass County Fair. 3:50 left to go here in the contest.
Wow.
Hornets quickly move it back up court. Almost stolen away now is Bishop O'Connell trying to extend the defensive pressure. Simpson with the basketball. He'll get tipped away. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll be, it's going to go out of bounds. They say he dribbled it out. Thank you, Jack.
Yep, 12th turnover of the ball game, 7th in the second half on Booker T. Washington.
Cross-court pass over to Miner. They try to get it down into Lincoln, stolen away now. Turnover on the Knights. Here come the Hornets. Driving in, it's going to be Mitchell. It'll be a travel, though, as they say he was never established.
Yep, he got the crab dribble, the crab walk, and the two-step.
You ever seen one of those vehicles that does the crab walk, Jack?
I have not.
That is something. Technology these days, it's a wonder.
I'll have to Google it.
Stolen away now, knocked into the backcourt. Knights can recover and take it back across. Instead, it's tipped away now as Barron Harris got a hand on it. And it's going to be a 10-second violation. They can't get it over. Big defensive stop by Barron Harris Jr. to force the turnover. Hornets will get it back here with 3:05 left to go.
9 turnovers in the second half against Bishop O'Connell.
Boy, Jock Mitchell has been really fun to watch tonight. They'll work it out into the hands of Isaac Sanders. Drives into the lane, hesitates, goes back in, tries to create space. It gets tipped away as Bivens got it. Everybody falling on the floor. Matulis comes up with it. He lays it up and in. A little bit of a chaotic play comes right into the hands of Matulis, and he cashes it in. 63-58 with 2:35 left to go here in the fourth. They try to get it into the hands of Edwards. He goes up and finishes it. Justin Edwards. It's back to a 3-point contest.
4 points for him. That's a big 2.
Bishop O'Connell needs one more kind of big stop here and cash in real quick to kind of change the momentum here.
The end of that last play for Booker T got a little physical.
Simpson with the basketball. This is Barron Harris with it. Drives in, draws contact, gets blocked as it was a nice play by Calker. Here comes Lincoln on the run, up and under. Reverse layup, gets past the hands of Matulis and cashes in.
He's got 20.
He's got 20. Woo. 1:38 left to go here. It is a 1-point contest. Mitchell tries to drive in, gets blocked now by Miner. Miner really bodying up to him. Mitchell, fading shot up and good. Boy, Jock Mitchell took every bit of the contact and still found a way to finish.
19.
You want to be a collegiate player, you've got to learn to play through that contact just like he did there. 3-ball out of the hands of Calker is no good. Knights will get the rebound. This is Bivens up and in. Darius Bivens. It's a lead tie. We are tied, 1 minute left. It is 65-65.
Bivens with 10 now. 4th tie of the ball game.
Sanders with the basketball. Over to Barron on the left side.
15 on the shot clock, 45 on the game clock.
This is Matulis fading 3, no good. He'll get fouled and will go to the free throw line. Mason Matulis.
Mason Matulis with 12 points on the night. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line, tied at 65. this would not be a lead change, as Booker T. Washington had the last lead we've had. 6 lead changes in the ball game, 5 ties. He's looking to break it here with 42 seconds left. First one is up and good.
Well, most importantly here, Jack, Booker T. Washington has not committed a foul in this quarter. At least they've not been whistled for a foul. They will be in bonus for the rest of this game, no matter how it goes. And he knocks down the second. 67-65.
4 for 4 from the free throw line now. Big free throw here can make it a 3-point game.
Third one is up, and it's up and good.
He could do that all day.
Bivens quickly pushes the tempo. Crossover dribble, drives in against Matulis. It's going to be a block, and he's going to count the basket as Darius Bivens goes right into Matulis, gets the foul bucket, and goes to the line for the 3-point try.
Bivens to the free throw line, 12 on the game now. 68-67, and a chance for us to get our 6th tie of the ball game.
Matulis tried to meet up with him, never really had position established as Bivens collided into him. Free throw is up, and it's good. We are tied back at 68, and we've got a timeout as Joe Wooten takes it. We'll take it too. Don't go back. We've got the finish your way coming up right after this.
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our 2nd generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
Bishop O'Connell takes the timeout. They've got 2 remaining. Booker T. Washington also has 2 left here in the contest after we got tied up on the 3-point play by Darius Bivens. Matulis went down, shot 3, gave Booker T. Washington the lead. Bivens comes down, gets the old-fashioned 3-point play, and we're tied right back up. 37.9 left on the game clock. It'll be a fresh 35 on the shot clock.
5 ties in the game. Shot clock only 2.9 seconds off.
Dangerous inbound pass as Mitchell struggled to hold on to it. They get it across the time stripe. Baron Harris Jr. with the hands on it. 25 seconds, drives in. Gets the spin move at the block, goes up with it, and good. Baron Harris gives Booker T. Washington the lead. 17 seconds left to go. Shot clock is turned off here at the pit. Lincoln with the basketball. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, gets caught underneath the basket, tosses it back up to Bivens. Bivens goes in, up with her left hand, and good. Darius Bivens with the answer. 2 seconds, 1, and we are heading to overtime here at the Quincy Shootout. Booker T. Washington 70, Bishop O'Connell 70. Don't go anywhere. We've got overtime coming up your way right after this.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Grinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
Well, we are tied at overtime 70-70. Jack Hall has a quick look at your leading scorers and shooting statistics after 4 quarters of play.
Well, 20 points for Lincoln and 15 for Bivens on the Bishop O'Connell side. Booker T. Washington, 19 points for Mitchell on the night, 10 for Sanders, 15 for Metellus. Simpson's got 13. And Harris Jr. with 10. 5 guys in double figures for them. They've went to the smaller lineup for Bishop O'Connell to keep them in this game. Now they're back to their bigger lineup.
We will reset everything for you. Each team gets 1 additional timeout. Fouls stay the same.
Lincoln's got 4 fouls, too. Don't forget that.
Booker T. Washington will be in bonus on the next foul from the Knights. Booker T. Washington still has only committed 1 foul here, and they will get the tip. This is Harris with the basketball. Drives in, spin move, loses it, gets back to a handle on it, and he will get fouled, and he will head to the free throw line for bonus shots. Will Barron Harris Jr.
Foul's going to go against Calker. That'll be his 4th.
Barron Harris Jr., 15.5 points a game, 3.8 rebounds, has several junior college offers and a little bit of Division II interest in the Oklahoma area, Eli Brown tells us.
70-70, 10 free throws in a row for the squad. Make it 11 now from Booker T. Washington.
Well, Harris has played like a collegiate player today, no matter where he ends up. He looks like he could definitely play some Division II basketball. Crowd starting to file in here just a little bit as we reach the overtime period, and the second one up and good. 72-70, 3:48 left to go here in our first overtime. Lincoln with the basketball. They try to toss it down into Kelsch. He'll go up and finish.
He's got 13 now.
Just such a big man, such a tough try to stop. Quincy High will have some matchup issues to deal with there tomorrow night.
8 ties in the ball game.
Barron Harris with the basketball. Between the legs, drives in, up and under, gets blocked by Kelsch. On the other way, this is Bivens with it. 3:16 left to go in OT. They dump it down into Lincoln. He'll get the quick, easy finish. And it's a lead change as Shane Lincoln has 22 points on the night for Bishop O'Connell.
7th lead change.
Driving in, up way high is the shot from Simpson. It's no good. Knights will get the rebound. They get it into the hands of Bivens.
Lincoln picks up his 9th board.
Bivens hesitates, gets bumped, still holds on to the basketball after getting partially blocked. Shot clock now at 20. Bivens drives in, kicks it back out. This is Calker, left wing 3 off the back of the iron. Lincoln flies in for it. Body's going out of bounds, and the officials say we are heading the other way to Booker T. Washington's end of the floor. Riley Williams will check back in for the Hornets, and it looks like Eli Brown will take a timeout. We will take it too. Don't go anywhere. We're right back here in 30 seconds.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Keppy. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Booker T. Washington takes the time out. They're back down to 2 as each team got an additional timeout to begin our overtime period.
Coaches are working hard on the sidelines for this one.
We'll finally get the inbounds ready here. They're going to say, keep coming on down. Keep coming down. It's like that game on the Price is Right where the guy used to climb up the little hill. Keep on going, but don't fall off at the top.
The yodeler?
The yodeler, that's right, yeah.
Can you sing that song?
I'm not going to try on a audience online. What is on the internet stays forever. With the basketball is Jock Mitchell, 2:15 left to go, 16 on the shot clock. Mitchell will get it back off the handoff. Between the legs dribble against Bivens. Drives in, goes up, gets blocked by Bivens on the run. Now here comes Lincoln through two defenders. Stops, hesitates just enough to get it up with the right hand and in. Shane Lincoln is a baller tonight. 76-72. 24, Jack, tonight?
24 for him.
Barron Harris goes up, hesitates to the block. He'll go up with a quick answer.
Harris answers with 13 of his own.
76-74. Knights with the lead in the basketball. 1 minute, 40 seconds left to go in OT. They try to throw it. Matula steals away. Hornets on the run. That was the stop they needed. And he's going to get fouled way off the court near midcourt.
That foul's going to go against Minor. That'll be his second. They say 3. Okay.
Minor's third as Matulis will step back to the free throw line.
Once again, this squad made their free throws.
11.5 points a game for Matulis as he knocks down the first. Dalton will check back in for the Knights, as heading to the bench will be Justin Edwards.
16 for Matulis on the night, and he's 6 for 6 from the charity stripe.
Second one up and good. We are tied again with 1.5 minutes to go. Dalton with the basketball. Cross-court pass, dangerous one over into the hands of Kalker. They are keeping a tight eye on Matt Dalton, working his way around the top of the free throw line. Now he kicks out. 13 on the shot clock. Back over into the hands of Bivens at the volleyball line. Crossover dribble. Creates some space against Matulis and takes it in. As Darius Bivens gets the tough take, and we're going to get a timeout, I believe, on the Bishop O'Connell side. We'll take it 2. They're up by 2. Don't go anywhere. Into this one comes up right after this.
I'm attracted, I got to have it. It's like magic, I'm so dramatic. Call it classic, reach out and grab it. Super massive, looks like I'm no halo.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Welcome you back here to the pit at Quincy Notre Dame High School in Quincy, Illinois, right on the banks of the muddy Mississippi on the far west end of Illinois. We are in overtime with 56.8 seconds left to go. Bishop O'Connell leads 78-76. Jack, you said Bivens has 17.
15 in the second half.
He has been one of the standout stars here in the second half of this contest. Each team back down to 2 timeouts. Hornets have the basketball. They'll have to face some full court pressure to go here. Last minute of the first overtime. Who knows how long this one will go?
This may not be enough.
Almost gets tipped away. Lincoln got a hand on it. They've got to get it back across the time stripe, and they don't. It'll be a big turnover here on the tough stop from Shane Lincoln.
44 seconds left on the game clock, 35 on the shot clock, so you got to have a stop. Down by, or up by 2 is Bishop O'Connell.
Booker T. Washington still has only committed 1 foul, so they can't get these guys to the time stripe or the free throw line, and we'll get a timeout from Joe Wooten. We'll take it 2. Don't go back. Final seconds of overtime coming up your way right after this.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
I'm attracted, I got to have it. It's like magic, I'm so dramatic. Call it classic, reach out and grab it. Super massive, looks like I'm no halo.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
Welcome you back here as we get reset with 35 seconds left to go in our first overtime. An extremely, extremely fun basketball game here between the Hornets and the Knights. And we may not be done quite yet. Once again, to reset the foul situation for you. Booker T. Washington shoots free throws on fouls. They've got plenty of fouls to give before they can get the Knights to the free throw line as they get it into the hands of Calker. He'll just wrap it up like a running back and hold on to it. And he's finally going to get a foul called as it's going to go against Jock Mitchell.
Mitchell just picks up his first foul. Close to a 5-second call, actually.
Just the second of the quarter. As we're down to 29.8. Lincoln will inbound. Popping way up high is Dalton. They can't get it into anybody, and they'll take another timeout. We'll take it too, as Joe Wooten is not happy with the inbound play. We're right back here on Central Illinois Sports.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera. Named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Grinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
Bishop O'Connell takes the timeout. They lead by 2 with 29.8. They are clarifying how many timeouts each team has remaining here at the scorer's table, with time just about wrapping up here.
I'll tell you what, I think we got to do this like they do Major League Baseball. Maybe arm wrestle after the first time out or something, you know.
Put a ghost runner out there, or see what we can do. A ghost man to cherry pick at each basket. Yeah, keep sending extra players on until we figure it out. Lincoln will inbound for the Knights. Flashing out to Calker, they'll get him the inbound pass. They rush up to try and double team him, but instead it'll be Simpson with the foul.
He'll pick up his third. Third team foul with 27.1 seconds left.
I understand trying to get the initial steal, but it just feels like they've given away about 6 precious seconds here in this last 40. And now they'll quickly get the foul as Sanders will reach in.
That'll be the fourth, so they'll be the free throw line after this. They're 7 of 10 from the free throw line, none in the second half. 14 of 14 is Booker T. Washington in the ball game. 78-76, 25.6 seconds left, no shot clock.
Dalton will inbound. Trying to find somebody, gets it into the hands of Lincoln. He gets wrapped up. Matulis gets behind him, almost strips it away. Could have been a jump ball, but instead now it's going to be a reach as Sanders will grab the jersey to send Lincoln to the free throw line.
He'll shoot 2. Lincoln on the night is 1 for 1. He's got 24 points. He could make it a 2-possession game with both of these free throws, but he needs them both. 78-76, 18.3 seconds left in overtime. First one is up and no good.
Ooh. Critical miss now as the Hornets, as long as they can get the rebound, no matter what, they're going to have an opportunity here, depending on what happens, to tie this thing up, maybe even win it. They will send Sanders all the way back into the far corner, will the Hornets.
They can move quick with the ball.
The line is full here. On the opposite end as the second one is up and good. It's a 3-point ball game. 18 seconds left to go. They look to get someone inbound. They're going to quickly toss it into the hands of Mitchell. He'll run through 2 defenders. 15 seconds. Gives it back. This is Barron Harris. Shot is no good. Mitchell gets the rebound, and we're going to get a foul. And who's it going to be on?
I think Calker's going to pick up the foul.
It'll be Calker with the foul.
He's going to foul out.
And we've got a player on the ground as Mitchell got tied up a little bit. He's trying to shake that off as his ankle tweaked just a little bit on that play. He'll try and stretch it out.
Calker will foul out of the ball game.
Mitchell's going to try and shake it off. He doesn't want to come out of the contest. And
remember, they're 14 for 14 from the free throw line.
Mikkel Miner will check back in with 9.7 seconds left. Well, the question you have to think about here, do you make two and get the quick foul? Do you try to get a quick steal? Do you make one, miss one, and try to rebound? But they've got Kelsch back. They've got Kelsch and Lincoln down low. Matt Dalton is also out, Jack. That's a pretty big height advantage for
They've got
Bishop O'Connell.
9.7 seconds left, so if he can make both free throws, he can get a quick foul and bring them to the other end and still have a lot of time.
We will try. They're eventually going to get guys placed in the lane here. At some
Why
point.
are they taking
it is
so
well, what's happening is they're trying to get the matchup they want. Matulis was trying to get on the opposite side with Lincoln. Barron Harris was trying to get back with Kelsch, where it's a little bit of a better physical disparity there as the first one's up and good.
Mitchell's got 20 on the night now, and they're 15 for 15 from the free throw line. You can make it a one-point game, 79-77.
We will swap. They swap sides on the lane, and the second one up, it's no good. Barron Harris gets the rebound. Matulis, three from the corner off the glass, no good. It's a quick rebound. Up with it, Simpson, no good. It's going to be Jock Mitchell. Mitchell gets it. It's tied, and we go to double overtime as Jock Mitchell gets it on the most unlikely of layups. Let's take a look at the Northwestern Mutual replay as the shot goes up. Simpson can't get it. Mitchell finally gets it and puts it in again. We'll give you one more look before we go to a quick break. We are tied at 79. We're heading to double overtime. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Quincy Shootout on Central Illinois Sports.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Kepi. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
From competitive youth sports to high school and college athletes to fitness enthusiasts, sports injuries can easily put you on the sidelines. Our orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine physicians are here to diagnose and treat your sports injuries should they arise. Every step of your journey matters to us, and when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. At Blessing Health, we've got you covered from head to toe.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator Mojaves and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
And we're back. Well, we're back here as we reach the second overtime. Jack Hall, you've been keeping tabs on all the numbers. What are our shooting statistics here after?
Well, 32 of 58 for Bishop. They're 7 of 19 from the arc, 8 of 12 from the free throw line. Booker T. Washington, 27 of 62, 10 of 26, 15 of 16 from the free throw line because I think they intentionally missed the one. Got the rebound, put it back up. These two teams aren't ready to quit yet.
Each team is in bonus. There are 2 timeouts remaining for each side. It'll be Kelsch trying to jump up against Jamari Simpson as we start the second overtime. Bishop O'Connell moving left to right. Booker T. Washington right to left.
You can't do that, boys. You got to stay behind the circle. He's over the line.
This game has slowly gotten very physical and maybe a little bit personal. Lincoln will get the tip off.
He's playing with 4 fouls, too.
Yes, eventually we're going to start to see guys exit this contest. We've already seen one for Bishop O'Connell. Bivens with the basketball. Down into the corner. This is Dalton. A 3 rolls around the rim and in. Matt Dalton gives Bishop O'Connell the lead.
It's just his 5th point of the night.
They called it a 2. Huh. They are calling it a 2.
Okay.
It'll be back to 81-79. And we're going to get an offensive foul heading the other way. They're going to whistle Matulis for this.
Matulis going to pick up the foul. It will be his 3rd player control foul, so no free throws to be shot.
Matulis disagrees with what happened on the floor, and they're saying it's going to be it's not a shooting.
No, it's player control foul.
It's a player control foul. It shouldn't be a shooting foul.
Referees will get together and get it right. There we go.
Knights will take it back out of bounds.
We still haven't seen Simeon. We think they're here.
Maybe. Bivens will slowly get the basketball across the midline here at the pit. Bishop O'Connell has a couple of their bigger lineup out here. And even with Mikkel Minor out there, gives him a little bit of a stronger guard. He'll flash on the baseline. They get it to him in the corner. Dalton flashes in off the pick, up and in, good. Dalton came in off the pick from Kelsch. They quickly get it to him, and it's a quick 2, 83-79.
He's got both points in the 4 points in the quarter and a missed shot the other way, and now Bishop O'Connell with a 4-point lead in the basketball.
Harris just a little bit out of control on that try. Bivens crossover dribble, bumps into Harris, will play on as they get it back into Minor. Dalton with it, knocked down that big 2 to start things off. They get it down into Kelsch. The big man slams it home. Kelsch gets it. He gets fouled, Jack, and he's going to go to the line for the 3-point play.
He's got 15, and he put that one away. I know it's not as special when you're 6'10", but he did not mess around with that one. He tried to tear the backboard down. Look at that on it.
They looked for Mikkel Minor, who was flashing on the corner again. Everyone shifted to the right side of the floor, and Kelsch was just left all by his lonesome.
Nice find by Lincoln.
85-79, the lead for Bishop O'Connell. The free throw up on the way is up and good, 86-79.
16 for Kelsch now.
Long pass, cross court into the hands of Mitchell. Booker T. Washington needs a bucket, and they get a big one there out of the hands of Barron Harris Jr. And we'll get a timeout from Eli Brown. 4-point ball game, 2:17 left to go. Don't go anywhere. We're right back after this.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Booker T. Washington takes the Adams Fiber timeout for the best internet speeds and experience available. That speeds up to 1 gigabit. That means you'll never buffer, no matter how many overtimes we go to here on Central Illinois Sports. Fun basketball game. 82-86. Knights have the basketball in the lead. Back up to Lincoln. What a basketball game he's had. Down into the corner, Mikkel Miner. 3 up and off the rim, no good. Kelsch gets the big board. And a fresh shot clock now for Bishop O'Connell.
Kelsch has 3 boards on the night, all on the offensive side, naturally.
Trying to body up now against Mitchell. Bivens with the basketball. He's got to go somewhere with it. Gets it into the hands of Lincoln. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. 3 out of the hands of Dalton is no good. Kelsch chips it away. Another offensive opportunity. 7 seconds. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Miner's got the basketball. 3 seconds. Lincoln drives in, draws contact. Nothing good, and they're going to play on as it hit the rim, and we'll get a fresh shot clock with 1:22. Mitchell down into the corner. This is Sanders. 3 up and good. Sanders probably should have got an opportunity for 4, but instead it's a 1-point basketball game with 1:10 left to go. Big time shot for Isaac Sanders. If you are just joining us, you have missed a doozy over here at the pit. Double overtime, less than a minute to go. It's a 1-point contest. They'll get it into the hands of Dalton. Down into Miner. Drives baseline. Tries to toss it into the hands of Lincoln. Comes up with it. Gets blocked. And we're going to get a tie up here as the shot clock expires. And let's see what it's going to be. They're going to say it's a jump ball. So they will avoid the shot clock. And we're going to get the possession to go to Booker T. Washington. They want to, they're going to make sure that's the call.
I don't think that's the right shot or the right possession.
They're going to say it's a jump ball. They're not going to call the shot clock violation. And we're going to be back into action here with the Hornets. Yeah. O'Connell won the tip. So Booker T. Washington gets the basketball. They're down by 1. 36 seconds left to go. It's a 3-second differential between game clock and shot clock. They'll get it to Jock Mitchell. To Matulis. Works it around to the left side. This is back into the hands of Baron Harris Jr. He'll drive baseline, gets double teamed as Lincoln saw it coming and stripped it away from the backside. Now he gets fouled from behind, and Isaac Sanders will get the foul, and Lincoln should walk all the way back over to the other end for free throws.
Let's see. Sanders will pick up the foul. He'll foul out. It's a big loss. And on the other end, 9 of 13 from the free throw line is this squad from Bishop O'Connell. Lincoln is 1 for 2 from there tonight.
Well, they figured out what Baron Harris was going to do when he tried to drive baseline. Lincoln came right behind him, knew where exactly to reach in and picked his pocket. Lincoln at the opportunity to really give this Knights team a lead that maybe they won't get over this time. Knocks down the first. It's 87-85, and we've got a stoppage in play as we...
He's got 26, by the way.
Not a bad game. They are taking a look at something on the floor. Well, the Quincy Notre Dame coaching staff has been wiping this floor between every timeout.
You would think Jonas Petty, their JV coach, could come out there and take care of that for him.
Teams talking things over. While we've got a moment, hey, subscribe to us here on Central Illinois Sports. We would love to have you. We broadcast high school basketball across this Western Illinois area all season long. It wears us out, but we love it, and we hope you love it too.
Football, wrestling, volleyball, we'll do it all.
Jack,
you subscribe, and we'll send you a message when we're doing something else.
You subscribe, and Jack will come broadcast your kindergartner's hopscotch contest.
You better believe it.
Lincoln is at the line with 1 to go here. If we had enough sponsors, we probably would do a hopscotch contest. He knocks down the second, 88-85.
27 for him.
Booker T. Washington still has a timeout at their disposal if they need it. They have not touched the ball. Now they do. Mitchell picks it up, brings it across the time stripe. Back into the hands of Jamari Simpson. Matulis. And it's going to be a travel as Matulis drug the foot. We'll take a look at it real quick on the Northwestern Mutual replay. Matulis comes up to the wing. Just a little bit of that hesitation. Back to live action, 6.8 to go. Lincoln will inbound. All the way down as they found Kelsch. Nowhere to go, and Kelsch with a big slam, and that's going to end this one here. 90-85, as we'll show you that last slam from Kelsch. Everybody caught sleeping, and Kelsch does it. And that wraps it up here. Bishop O'Connell, a 90-85 win. We will step aside on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show and get you final numbers from this one. We're right back at the Quincy Shootout.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Fellas?
Well, final in double overtime, 90-85. Bishop O'Connell gets the win. They shot 36 of 66 from the field, 9 of 21 from the three-point line, 11 of 15 from the free throw line. Turned the ball over 15 times in the night. Booker T. Washington, 29 of 65, 12 of 28 from the arc, 15 of 16 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring by Jock Mitchell with 22, 13 for Isaac Sanders, also 14 from Mason Matulis, 13 from Jamari Simpson, and also 16 on the night, or make it 18 on the night from Barrett Harris. So they had 5 guys in double figures. 3 points for Riley Williams to round out their scoring. On the other side, the MVP of the game was Shane Lincoln. He ended up with 9 rebounds, 27 points, 18 for the 6'10 Liam Cash, 17 for Darius Bliven, 15 the second half, 10 for McKeel Minor, 4 guys in double figures, and then Aiden Calker added 9 more for their total. 90-85 the win.
We'll wrap this one up here on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. We'll be back in just a few moments, folks. Don't go anywhere. It's the host school, Quincy Notre Dame, taking on the Chicago Simeon Wolverines. What a fun one this should be. You're watching the Quincy Shootout live on Central Illinois Sports.